me see.
Why don't you put it further back?
Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Carlos, back with another video. As you can tell by the title of this video, I just wanted to go over why I am starting a YouTube channel in 2024. Because it's been very hard. I remember back in 2019, the 12th of August, on a live stream that I put on Facebook, I announced that I was going to start a YouTube channel in 2019. Then 2022 came around, I posted yet another video, another announcement that I was going to start my YouTube journey. And yet here we are in 2024, another video announcing it. That's why I say it's been very, very hard for me to get started. So what happened between 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, you know, what stopped me from beginning this journey? And if I'm being honest with you guys, a lack of confidence. It really was. If you ever watch my Facebook live streams, you can tell that I was a nervous wreck. I was a mess. I really was. I tried to do it, but the fact of being in front of a camera always got me. I was always scared of what people were gonna say, what they were gonna think. Just the criticism. I didn't do well with criticism back in the day. Another thing was that it was hard for me to find my editing, because I wasn't set in one style of editing. If you guys remember the beginning stages of my photography, my editing was all over the place. I had dark contrasty pictures, I had light and airy, then I would do some crazy editing. And you know, the deal with that is that using presets, because that's a lot of it was using presets. Where what you found online on YouTube, you know, there's nothing wrong with the creators that do sell them, but they're not yours. You know what I mean? Like, they're not your style of editing. And that's what was wrong with me in the beginning, was that I was in the process of finding myself, but then I was going at it by using other people's presets. They weren't me. That's not who I was. You know what I mean? Another thing was, in the beginning stages, I mean, I was still going through a lot of trial and error, you know, until I finally, I want to say back in the last of 2021, 2022, that's when I can confidently say that's when I started to find my editing style. I didn't find myself just yet, but I was starting to find myself. And then another thing was the lack of knowledge of video. You know, a lot of people think it's just getting in front of the camera and pressing record. It's not, guys. It's a lot of work. From the first two videos, y'all can tell on my videos, the video was off. The audio was a little off. The whole background, if it's in studio, you have to have some type of setup, you know what I mean? It's not just sitting in front of a blank wall and talking to a camera. I mean, it's a lot that goes into it. Preparation, scripting your videos, practicing, that way that the nerves, the jitters don't show up in the video as much. That way you're not having to cut the uhs and the ums and whatever out. It's a lot of work, guys. Doing video is a lot of work. And until then, I mean, right now, I'm looking at you the best I can, but off to the side, I do have my iPad right here with the notes I have written down. That's why if you see me looking at you and then off to the side, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking up to my notes. I think it's all in God's timing. I truly do. If I were to have started my journey before knowing all this, I think I would have been a total mess. Seeing all the bad videos, I think I would probably end up caving in or giving up before I even start making good content, you know. And it's just really, like I said, it's God's timing. I know like these videos, they're not perfect, they're not as good as I want them to be, but now I feel confident to where they're at a good, decent starting point. You know, we can't start something already knowing how to do it. You have to practice to get there. I do still get nervous. I mean, I'm human, and it's something that I'm trying to work on. I'm doing my best to not show it, but I mean, it's gonna peak out here and there. But one thing that I've noticed also was that something that really helped me with this is working with a lot more people in general. And I think that's where photography has gotten me. That's why I took so long to finally officially start my YouTube channel. Because the more I worked with people, strangers, the more confident I got around to being who I am as me as a person. There's people that's telling me that I look too serious, or I'm a goofball, that I joke around a lot. What you see on camera, that's who I am in person. And I hope that I like that, you know what I mean? For my first video, and it's been a challenge, but I'll tell you one thing, since my first YouTube video, if you remember the one that I did a couple of weeks ago with the colorful background, whatever, I liked it. Like, there's something about it, like once you do your first video and you publish it and you get it out to the world, even though it's not the best, but it's something you're like, okay, you're starting to break free, you're starting to let loose a little bit. And I really enjoyed it. My second video, I was a little bit more comfortable, but then that's when I noticed that the audio was off, and I was like, man, you know what, I'm just gonna go and post it. I know that audio sounds bad, but I need to post it. I need to, just so that people see what it entails to making YouTube videos. I just hope you guys really do tag along as my video production, you know, continues to grow, you know, because this is enjoyable to me. Like, I really like it. I can't believe I went since 2019, guys, pushing it off to finally doing something that I really do enjoy. You know, I go on YouTube and I see creators like Manny Ortiz, Peter McKinnon, John Grez, you know, James Quantz. They're all great YouTubers, and I see them and I was like, man, I wish I could do that. Especially like Peter McKinnon, the ones that have been doing it for so long, they've gotten so comfortable being in front of the camera that it's crazy. For me, it's crazy. But then I see YouTubers like Manny Ortiz that I feel like me and him can relate to a lot, because he's really shy, you know what I mean? He doesn't like being in front of the camera as much. And then one thing that I've noticed here in this area, especially this area, is that you don't see a lot of YouTubers here in West Texas, because all there is here is oil field. That's all you see is oil field. And whenever you do see a person with a camera, you know, vlogging or putting out YouTube videos, you think, this dude's just weird, you know what I mean? But something that really opened my eyes, Giovanni Galindo, he has a YouTube channel with 15,000 subscribers at the moment of recording this video. And he's from Midland, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? That got me thinking as a person, you know what I mean? That's just saying that here in West Texas, you can do it. There is people here that do it. It's not as broad as like the bigger cities, but they are here, you know. And he really motivated me to get the ball rolling on it. Another friend of mine, Hector Fabela, you know, that dude has really pushed me to start doing video on YouTube, or, you know, just live streams in general. For me to get used to being in front of the camera, to be used to talking to you guys. You know, that's why I say, whenever you're trying to get started in doing something, surround yourself with like-minded creators. You know, people that aren't gonna judge you for what you're trying to do, you know what I mean? And now I'm here in front of the camera talking to you guys. And I like it. I mean, you can still see that I'm nervous. I still get nervous, but it's something that I really do enjoy. So that's something that I am really looking forward to for 2024. For me, it's gonna be a year of learning, and I appreciate you guys for tagging along and being by my side, so you can see the progress one makes as we learn to better ourselves as a person. My advice for you guys, if you're watching this video, is do something, whatever it is, something that you are wanting to do. Quit putting it off to the side or saying, I'll get it later. For me, later was since 2019. If I kept on putting it off, maybe I would have never started. You have to learn to take that leap of faith. Be the one to set the example in your area. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Make 2024 the year of changing your life, you know what I mean? Until then, it's your boy Carlos. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace out.